Howdy y'all, Taika here, and welcome to another adventure. We are continuing in Final Fantasy XIV and doing the Pandemonium raids. We have successfully completed the first two raids. The first one was, I wouldn't say easy, but it was the easier of the two, I think. Now, the second one was extremely difficult, and I think it took us 3 attempts to do it. The healers carried us for the win, like, legitimately carried us for the win with all of their work. They were amazing. You know, props to those healers. The music in here is fantastic, as always. Soken, you are a genius. And I believe that's Elidibus behind me. His name is Themis. And then next to him, I can't pronounce his name, it's Eric. Eric Thonios. Eric. So, we have discovered that there is something going on in Pandemonium, which is basically a high security prison for their most dangerous creatures, but the ones that they do not want unmade because they're really good for research. So while they're extremely dangerous, they're also great for research, so they keep them encaged in Pandemonium. Now the problem is, someone inside of Pandemonium is causing Pandemonium. They have released all of the creatures and they're running rampant in the halls, and Eric here was actually kind of mind controlled, so he said he was just full of all this emotion of rage and anger, and he attacked us. He was the first boss. He transformed himself, which is a big no-no in their society. He transformed himself and fought us, and we brought him back to his senses by kicking the crap out of him. And then he had decided that he will take it upon himself, because he is one of the wardens, to not only save the people in Pandemonium, the other wardens and the key wardens and all that, but to also not kill, but re-trap all of the creatures. He believes that there's just too much time and effort put to the research and study of these creatures for us to just destroy them and be done with Pandemonium. So Themis and I have decided to help. Well, mostly Themis, and I said I would do it because who's going to turn down a nice fight? And we have successfully captured one, the hippocampus. So now we're about to go to the next one. Let's go. The Fires of Creation. Themis is pondering the road ahead. Themis? While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other wanderers concerns me. Sorry. The key word of Espadillos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless, he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. We go to that safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the key words besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Ooh. Of course. A man named Hesperos is in charge of Espadillos. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourish here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, key wards are not only masters of instrument, they can also bend the hallways of Pandemonium to their will with creation magic. With all that in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. Okay. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. I can see... Oh, sorry. I started reading in. In any case, if the Hesperos is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle as Espadillos. From there, they could flee to Abyssos if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Espadillos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the phoenix last I checked. So a phoenix? We're fighting a phoenix? The creation of a phoenix! You can't kill a phoenix! Phoenix. I've heard the name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and Lahabrea has suffered countless missteps during his experimentations. And he was hardly the only one. The Phoenix will be but one of many attempts of the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus was it confined within Pandemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for Lahabrea and his words. When I received word that at long last Lahabrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? You kept the Phoenix alive. I don't believe we did. The research of the words of Lahabrea has little consequence to our work here, save for the rare time it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. He made a phoenix and no one cared? But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off some other wing of Pandemonium, we would make the assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Ephidosis' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. Yes! I will fight the original carnation of a phoenix. Picture. Does that mean in this fight it's going to constantly bring itself back? Or heal itself? Something over here. Please look. You guys couldn't make this place any less ominous and eerie. There it is. Is that the Phoenix? Who are you? He is evil. The lead researcher, the key warder is evil. What? Because he can bend everything to his will. He can bend the halls to his will. He made the... Do you think he's doing this to give them the ultimate, like, as a research project? Because what were the chances that Hippocampus, which thrives in the watery area, was in the waterways? Now the Phoenix, who thrives in a fire-dry environment, has a fire-dry environment. Maybe he's doing like some massive experiment. And it's killing people. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. It was the researcher guy. He looked exactly the same. Impossible. If those are creation magics at work, that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to deter the Phoenix. The third circle. So the key warden is evil. Who would have thought that? He's evil, and he created the perfect environment for the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Is it gonna rejuvenate itself in battle? Because that would be very annoying. 8 minutes. Well, that's not a good sign. That means this is a fight that people don't want to do. Oh, that was quicker than I thought. That was not 8 minutes. I was not ready. Okay. I was doing item management. I was not ready for that. Oh, man, I was not ready for that. Let me send my howdy. Howdy. First timer. Here, going in blind. Smiley face. That was definitely less than 8 minutes. I was not I was not ready for that. Whoops. Okay. Let's do this. Phoenix. Come, my brethren! I love the music with the harpsichord. Oh, there's another black mage. I'm always worried when there's another black mage because I always think I'm gonna do terrible. Oh, both of the black mages are new. Okay. Don't attack as before tank. Okay. Thanks for the warning. Okay, don't attack the ass, he said. Ow! When do we attack the ads? He said don't attack the ads before the tank. But I didn't attack the ads and I died! Okay, now you guys gotta heal me because I can't do anything for 2, 1. Why can't I target it? This? Okay, well I'm just gonna start attacking. I'm assuming I'm supposed to stand in this. Shoot! Oh, I don't know what we're doing. I am very confused. Oh, this is going to be very painful. Oh, oh, oh! I'm scared. Oh, left. Okay, okay, okay. Ah! 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 Not cool, dude! We're doing okay, I think. My ley lines! Ah! No! Oh, the pain! The pain! Oh, that hurt so much. I took 3 full seconds. Alright, everyone, just stay alive, please. Oh, they're raising me next. Okay. I'm ready. Agirio is raised for the sake. I gotta remember the name of it because I know the name of the other one, Resurrection and all that. Okay, you guys gotta heal me. I have no heals. I have no heals. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. Thank you. Okay, boom. Boom. Ah! I didn't move fast enough! Oh my gosh. Oh! LB3! LB3! I still have a Vuln stack. I still have a Vuln stack. That's okay. That's okay. Ah! Okay, I'm still good. Oh! Oh! It's very big! It's very big! Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Okay, come on. Experimental char plume. Oh, I'm not gonna survive this. Get it in! Oh, I survived! Oh, I'm not gonna survive this. Screw it. Just take it off! Yeah! Okay. Let me... Baby, you wanna go out? Here you go. There you go. Okay. That wasn't bad for a first try. I think I might still be too close for the boom that she does. Oh, wrong thing. That's okay. No, wrong button. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing fine. I put the mana ward on too late, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know why I multi-click. It's not like it's gonna make it go any faster. Dark and fire. Okay, they said don't attack the ads until the tank does. Are you sure? We're not supposed to attack the ads? Ah! Oh gosh darn! Whew! Oh shoot! Look at that bar! We're shielding. Okay, we're good. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Right, Sindoing, so we go left. I probably shouldn't be standing here. Yeah, that's be a bad idea. Let's just switch. Okay. Stay away from me!
This is a hard fight. I got a lot of downtime. I believe I'm safe. Ah! Barely. Ah! Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. All is well. I didn't make it! Oh my god, why do you keep doing this? Ley lines! Ah, no! 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 I wanted my ley lines! So much fire and pain. Oh, okay, I think I'm being revived. Oh. Ooh, don't touch the wall, Denise. No, 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 no. Don't touch the wall. And then triple this. No! I just cast triple! Come on! I'm gonna lose my triple cast. Oh my gosh, this is the most annoying of the fights. This is the most annoying of the fights. I just lost my triple cast because of that. Oh, so annoying. Ah! I hate you so much right now. Oh, I hate this bird so much right now. I need this first. And then this. And then this. Ow, that is so painful! Why am I targeting myself? Like an idiot? Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die! Come on, people! Yay! That was by far the most annoying out of all of them. Go ahead and trap him. That was by far the most annoying because every time I just cast my triple cast, he would go away to do the sideline AoE. And then every time I laid down my ley lines, he would start doing the run for your life AoE. Oh! That was legit the most... Oh, I dropped my controller. Legit the most annoying. Legit the most annoying. of all the fights. Okay. Thank you, everybody! That was legit the most annoying of the fights. Dear me, was that annoying. That was annoying. That was exceptionally annoying. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there's yet another matter, this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person at Fidelis who has the ability and authority to wield such magics. Yeah, the Key Warden. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. He must be the last boss. I bet he's the fourth fight. A contemptible display as befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of enchantment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators care to admit, or you are no mere trespassers. I am ready for war. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. It's the Key Warder. Gotcha. Nice glasses, though. Like your glasses. Key Warder Hepharos, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandemonium? Pandemonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast. Unlike those charged with keeping it. What's possessed you? I don't understand. Ah, Eric, must you pester me with these innate questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why, Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity. I shall never understand. Well, that's rude. You may look like him, but you're not Hesperos. I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chain. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all of these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential to be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magics than a newborn babe. He's La Habrea's kid? But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence, you are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfection. I shall stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemetheos shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful, unto the end of days. You know, end of days is a lot closer. Oh, he's trapping us! And he shall require no other. I think not. Yeah. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Eric is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of endearment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Taika, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his powers far eclipse our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Yay, flashbang! Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master and tame so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly the familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, the noble aim will be their undoing, where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Thelos. I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Eric. Even dullards have their uses. Is he the son of La Habrea, Eric? Because he's like, son of La Habrea. So we know who the last boss is going to be. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Fidelis himself. More than that revelation, however, Eric worries me. He loved his pharaohs for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. Oh, he's over there. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Oh, let's get direct hit this time. Okay, last fight, let's go. Much as I loathe to disturb Eric so soon after what just occurred, I'm afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. So La Habrea is his dad. Oh my gosh, we're working with La Habrea's son. The same La Habrea that we kill in the future. Dude, I killed your dad, you see. He went a little crazy, possessed my friend Thancred, then he possessed other people, and he tried to end the world, and we kind of locked him in a white crystal and destroyed it, so we killed him. Right? Is that how he died? It's either that or he was killed by King Thordan. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandemonium was an astounding feat of magic prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I am La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you hadn't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. 'Twas La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher. Don't say your mother is Athena. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? So, his mother is Athena, and his father is La Habrea. Talk about a lineage. How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead the investigation. You're the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see. There is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword and when another was already in place. Something happened to Athena. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. So Athena was the chief key warden, and then she died, and then La Habrea took chief key warden, and then before he was La Habrea, we don't know his real name yet. And then he became La Habrea, and so then we have the current chief warden, which is Vampire Dude. Okay. I'm so sorry your mother died. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? She must have died in an accident with one of the creatures. I see. She is no longer with us, and expressions to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstance, I must admit that he comes off as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? The topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Wouldn't it be great if we fought La Habrea at the end of this? That would be pretty dope. Of course. There are more pressing matters at hand after all, namely how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. Agreed. Let's go, Hesperos. I wonder if La Habrea is going to be one of these fights. He said that he has become one with his creations. Perhaps it means he is vulnerable to endearment. How are we going to trap him? In theory, that should be possible. However, it is enough merely to confine him after all he has done. I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief key ward in Pandemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make sense. Oh, I get it. So Athena was key warden, and she died. And then La Habrea became key warden, and then when he took the seal of La Habrea, he became chief key warden. And then Asbestos, whatever his name is, Dante's Inferno, then took his place. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters? Would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all that convincing I need. Very well, let us try Eric's plan. Thank you, Taika. You're welcome. I believe I can shed some light to the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of a beast which feeds off the aether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. And we know all too well he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. So he's going to have a drain ability. He sucks ether. He's probably going to have a drain ability, and he's probably going to change the arena on me. Because they keep focusing on how he can change things. Okay. The fourth circle. Okay. So, we're about to go in. That Phoenix fight was by far the most annoying thing I've ever done. I don't know if it's easy for another class, but for a black mage, that was exceptionally annoying. But let us go into the fourth circle. If I can hit the right buttons. The fourth circle, the final fight. Here we go. Wait time 11 minutes. Hold on. No. Give me just a second. Okay, had to check on something. We're gonna go on the last fight now. It's an 11-minute wait, but the last time it said it was a long wait. It wasn't that long. What are my buttons? So now it says 10-minute wait. Let's just go back and start selling stuff until we're done. Yeah. So they keep mentioning that this guy can warp the halls of Pandemonium. So I really think there's going to be some sort of aspect in here where he's going to change the arena. Like, you can't focus so much of the discussion with, oh yeah, he has this ability. You see, I told you it wasn't going to be 10 minutes. Gotta send my howdy, my first time message, after we see Count Dracula. Even his arena looks like Count Dracula. Oh, I want a picture of him. I can still get it. Ooh, I summoned a Lalafell this time. Oh, he even took off his glasses. Oh! This is what happens when you cross Devil May Cry with Final Fantasy. Oh, what? I'm just gonna follow them. They seem to know what they're doing. Over here. Don't tell me his warping powers is just to warp in the sides. He lays a giant cape full of yourself much. Hell skewer. I'm okay. Elegant evisceration. Oh, he did shift them. What those are for, though. Oh no! It's kind of hard to hear the music with all the death and destruction going on. Could you heal me? Thank you. Blood raid. Absorbs the Aether. The lone coils. I guess you go into what you're not? Ah! Touché, little man. Oh no! Oh! I hate the pushback! Gosh, that is such a far pushback! Okay, heal me! Heal me! Someone take my arm! So I've learned you basically have to stay next to him at like all times in this fight. Without getting hit by the tank buster, of course. What? He covered the entire arena. Which one do we stand in? How do you know which one to stand in? everyone's standing here, so I'm just gonna stand here too. Then I have to go into a non-healer one. Or non... Yeah. Go on, get in, get in, in. Oh no! How do you know what he's gonna do? How do you know what he's going to do? I don't understand. So Westerly Ship is gonna push you. No, he didn't push. I don't understand. I want to understand, and I don't. So Blood Rake is just an area-wide AoE. Okay, now we're gonna get orbs. We have to eat each other's orbs. I'll eat your orb. Someone eat my orb! Thank you! Easterly Shift. Oh! Okay. How did I know it was going to do that? That's why I don't understand! Okay, setting the scene. But I don't understand how you can tell what scene is being set. You know what I mean? So we got fire, water, I guess air, and poison. But how do you tell which he's going to do? That's why I don't understand. Okay, so fire is going off. So fire is stack. Everyone stack. Now this is center. So air is pushback. Poison, you go on water to absorb it. Now this is 11 bolts, so we get off. Oh my god! Could be worse. It's a good achievement name, it could be worse.
Okay. Not as bad as the Phoenix. I still think the Phoenix was the most annoying fight. This one was a little... I don't want to say a little easier than the Phoenix. I just don't understand the tells is my problem. Nosferatu. Ah! Well, thank you. See, I don't understand the tells. I don't understand the tells. I guess the tell is when, like, the pillar in the middle is glowing or whatever, but, like, what does each one do? Now, Themis, we end this here. I'm gonna try to entrap him. Fools, I will not be put in chains. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You're wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that? Yes, yes. My repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Though I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. He's gonna kill himself. He's gonna stab himself? I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may,
I die with dignity. So he returns to the star. So someone convinced him to change. It wasn't him. Maybe it was La Habrea. Maybe it's Athena. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You're better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had La Habrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. He became so blinded by his own desires that he has lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperus' infatuations with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be La Habrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power, power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not as uncommon as you might think. It happens, but it doesn't mean it's right. Yeah, it's not as uncommon, but it's not right. Because we know people who are like that. Look at Tsukiyomi. I see, I admit, I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies not but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. I wonder if we're gonna meet La Habrea, the real original before he was all cuckoo. La Habrea, before he was La Habrea. We have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperos' magic is fading throughout Asphodolus. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facility and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? He was really powerful! What? What is his presence? Eric, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodolus to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodolus is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances at the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. Picture! It's blocked. Someone just put up a barrier. A warding sigil. How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. So he was able to... Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. So he was able to take control back of the upper part of Pandemonium. And now we have to go basically to the basement, Abyssos. Because whatever is causing this is down there. Okay. It all came out at once. Don't you hate when that happens? You're drinking water and there's like a bubble or something, and the bubble pops and it all comes out at once. I hate when that happens. Though we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? Yeah, it looks like it. It's a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than a result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hesperos's heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning passion. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. That's correct. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential hemotheoi. Hemotheoi? What you're saying is true, that my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. So we gotta save them. Do not lose heart yet, Eric. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemetheos, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed. Off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign on Aspelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magic within the halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. So he took control of the tower. Just like that, there's nothing stopping us from returning order to Espodilos. The tower! Just so, I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Espodilos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect the investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... We need to call your daddy. Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the parties responsible for the disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I am not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. I wonder if Athena's behind it. Maybe Athena didn't die. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperus' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Eric and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Aspedalos. You should take the time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help whoever I am able. Wheresoever I am able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Okay. Nonsense. You owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus' assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Yeah, what he said. Thank you, Themis. Hesperos' words seem to have affected me more than I realized. Together we've come this far, and together we shall reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Teheka her rest. Yeah, remember, I'm just a measly, medium person thing. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Oh, I'm a familiar. That's my cover story. I'm a familiar. Back to Aporia. Excuse me while I traverse through time and space. Ooh. Oh, Claudine. Oh, Claudine. The stories I can tell you of the past. Maybe the stone says something new now? Maybe there's another memory. Welcome back to Haga. Back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So what did you find? So this unknown force attacking a place called Pandemonium, which is actually a jail of all these super dangerous monsters, and we actually defeated 2 of them, and one of them was actually one of the wardens. The last was actually the key warden. He was tempted somehow, not there's something underneath in some place called Abyssos, and we have to wait to unlock it. Whew! So there is an evil afoot in Pandemonium. Already ominous place, I must say. Missing beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Teheka heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, I could be someone who lived among the ancients, or I could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet, ilm by ilm, we shall unveil their mystery, with the help of Teheka, of course. By her actions were the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. So it's a paradox. I am a paradox. They explain away the Emmett Selk thing because everyone's memories were wiped by Kairos. But this says I'm supposed to do it. I'm a paradox. So it's been preordained that I'm going to be successful. There is no telling what consequences will arise if we stop pursuing the matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples could carry forth to the future? They may wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave them indelible marks upon history's pages. Their despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, we could risk losing our present entirely. True. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. You mean the past of Elpis, right? Yeah. I know I've asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue working Pandemonium? You can bet it, because there's going to be some really good items coming out of that place. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Yes, I would like lots of money, lots of armor, and a mansion. Housing savage. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you in your past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Yeah, sure, here. Here's a shiny rock. It shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As the research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Mylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from far-flung past or made in modern forges. Should you find aught interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will gladly offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras and would give you goods in return that should aid you in your trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events I've reported here, Nemgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. That's the savage versions. She is at your complete disposal, so you must talk to her probably to unlock the savage versions. That's probably it. Like when you looked at the shards they eat in to like relive it and whatever. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I've accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Because that's when the next set of raid fights comes out. So next we're going to Abyssos. Pretty plain as day. Wow, look at these options. So we get... Piety, tenacity, spell, skill. Spell. Okay. You're not the person I'm supposed to talk to. You're the person I'm supposed to talk to. Do I even have enough? Show for black... No. For... White mage. What would the black mage? Let's see what it looks like. Maybe I'll get it for the glam. Try on. Save. Try on. Try on. Try on. I'm not a fan. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Not my favorite. I bet you the white mage one is just this, but white. I mean, look, my toes are popping out. See if the tank one looks any better. Dark Knight. Very flowy. I'm not a fan of the raid gear. Oh, that's sad. What about, I'm assuming warrior is the same, yeah. Oh, well, that's disappointing. How about, we'll try dancer. Very roby. Like, very almost Greek inspired. Yeah, I mean, this is the one I'm a fan of the most, not the pants. I'm still not a fan. Wow, that's kind of sad. Well, I'm just going to have to glam those, I guess. That's the only thing I'm going to get away around that. But that is it for now. That was good. I like it. I wonder if we're going to meet La Habrea. Wouldn't it be fun? Oh, you know what would be really fun? They should do this. What would be really fun is at the very end, not in this second round, but in the very last round, we discover La Habrea was behind it all the time. Like maybe La Habrea was behind it because of Athena. Maybe we'll find out in the second round of stuff that it has to do with Athena, and maybe we'll find out in the third round of stuff that La Habrea was trying to bring back Athena somehow, and then we have to defeat La Habrea and we kill him, and then his son Eric takes La Habrea's place, and that's La Habrea that we know in our timeline that we killed with the Orisite. I don't remember. It's so long. I don't remember if we're the ones who killed La Habrea by trapping him in the Orisite and then destroying it, or if he was killed by King Thornton, because there was, I believe, an Ascian killed by Orisite and an Ascian killed by Thornton. I don't remember which one was La Habrea. That's kind of sad. I need to look up again how La Habrea died. But wouldn't that be like full circle if we discovered that Eric was La Habrea? Our La Habrea. The one that we met on the source. And if that's true, if Themis is I can't believe Elidibus. If Themis is Elidibus, how did he not know us? Furthermore, it looks like because time hasn't changed, we are a paradox. We had to have found the crystal to go back through time to Elpis to stop the demise of Pandemonium. So we were destined to meet him. But he didn't remember us. So are they going to just use Kairos again? Are they going to willingly use Kairos? Maybe Vanat comes in and she's like, hey, you guys need your memories wiped too because otherwise it's going to ruin the future. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But not today. We will figure that out next time. I can't speak. I lost my ability to talk. Woohoo! So then, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye!